Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Gonna send this one away. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
No, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Baker. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Irving on the inside give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert 33. Up. Point it right.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Real. 180. Hey, alert.
Play clock nearing 0, and Coach Todd Bowles has to signal for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Real. Regular. Real. What's that?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
Big time drive. Let's go.
Looking quickly here.
Regular.
complete to number 13, Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Scott!
And they just get the play off. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
180!
Baker throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Run. What's up?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. All right, so defensively, you've seen two throws now. Return both of them away. It seems fairly likely you'll have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative.
And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point
Hey,
conversion.
130. Kid. Point it right. Regular. Real. What's up?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. Great call there on the two-point attempt, and that puts him up 15-zip. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And finds Adams downfield. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Slot man motioned over. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Now that's not what the offense style though. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Running back sent in motion.
42. 50. Hey, 50.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. The problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things we ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. What happens the time in the darkness? No help for the weak, but the strong. Let it get boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the my homie got history that they say what it was. Bring out the
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Run. Good. 180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
180. Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to push one deep down the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, that looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. Hey, easy. Hey, 22. Hey, red. Snap.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams could have gone for two in the tie, but they choose to trail by one. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Done.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Real. Kings! Hey, alert, alert! Point it right. Watch out!
First down, here's Baker. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Up, hey, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield now from the gun. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Here he goes, third and long. He's thrown deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's taken at the 15. All right, so we're going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
280! 32! 32!
Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Stafford now on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They take the handoff now, Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hey. Monday. Alert!
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine. Because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you.
He gets anxiety with anxiety. I'm like, you're giving me anxiety. What?
Going now on 1st down, Stafford.
I'm like, you're giving me anxiety. I don't know when you learn to calm people down, but you're doing a complete opposite.
2nd down coming up.
Oh, shit. Do not worry about being murdered, okay? I know people are dying out there being brutally murdered, but just don't worry about that. Oh, God.
Hey, middle. Check. 280. 32. 53. Ready. Pretty hot.
Now Stafford to throw. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
53. Ready.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Stafford's going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Rams are stopped on the return, and now have it at the opposing 45. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down throw here for Stafford. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
59! 21!
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready! Zebra! Blue 60!
He's back to throw. He's going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead up to 12.
27. Buccaneers 15.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 20! Scott!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards. Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Nguka. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Scott!
1st down throw here. Mayfield finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5.
Buccaneers 22. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Big 20. Middle.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, lady. Zebra. Double right.
Stafford from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Lady. Hey, 70. Hey, 5-0. 59. 11.
Looking to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
180.
And they send a man in motion.
Zebra. From Omaha. Remove. Hey, 22. Drill right. 22. Tonight.
He'll throw it. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So 21 yards and the 1st. What a call to go for it there on 4.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Set. 180.
1st and 10. Here's Stanford. Connects with Adams again. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set. Pretty hot.
Running right, it's Williams. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. It's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got his man again. It's Adams. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Tampa spends its second timeout now. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
50-50. Zebra. White.
Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead up to 12. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Point it right. Good. 180. Start.
From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He's got Evans once again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the 4th. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. 180. Real. What's up?
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Alert! Kings! Alert! What's up?
To throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Running for it, here's Irving. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for a first down.
Point it right.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What's up?
First down, here's Baker. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
Alert!
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
180. Real. Pistol. Up. What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Baker now from the gun. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could make.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. That's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
34. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchdown, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
280. Big 20.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. That will do it! Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Oh, it was a good game. Balling.